Hi, I'm Abhishek L. Surya and my team members are Sona Daniel, Akshay Prem Kumar, and Krishnendu. Today we are going to discuss about the organization strategy of Nestle. Nestle being one of the topmost FMCG company, it began its operation in 1866 by Henry Nestle and Page Brothers. And it in 1905, Nestle and Anglo-Swiss had more than 20 factories and started selling its product in Africa, Asia, and Latin America. And in 1915, the army started giving Nestle canned milk to soldiering their emergency rations. In 1974, Nestle France became majority shareholders in L'Oreal. Overview of the company. Nestle operates within 188 countries, of which North America is the biggest and most profitable market in sales. Nestle support the need to show a commitment to quality, safety, and ultimately convenience for the customer to enjoy the experience. The company has around 275,000 employees and more than 2,000 brands. Nestle is headquarters in Vevey, Switzerland, and operates factories in more than 80 countries. And looking at the overview of the sector, it is the most important and diversified sector, which is the most income earning sector. Industries include raw material, processing, distribution of foods and beverage products. In this presentation, we are going to apply different management theoretical framework, including SWOT analysis, pestle analysis, and Porter FIFOs. In this statistics, we can see the leading 50 FMCG companies worldwide in 2021 based on their sales. From the statistics, we come to know that Nestle holds the number one in fast-moving consumer goods, and it has been holding this for almost 10 years. They have 95.7 billion US dollar sales in revenue, which is the highest compared to any other FMCG companies worldwide. Nestle sales in revenue is almost 20 billion more than its competitor PepsiCo, which also holds a grand portfolio. And here are the key shareholders and ownership percentage of Nestle as of December 31, 2022, in which the most sharehold is by Chase Noms Limited London, which holds 10.44%. Nestle also hold its own share for 3%.
This SWOT analysis presents the internal strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat of Nestle. One of the core strengths of Nestle is its operates in more than 188 countries and its worldwide recognition. Strong teamwork within the firm, promoting good level of job satisfaction, and long and large supply chain networks with distribution teams. Nestle owns many well-known and trusted brands such as Nescafe, KitKat, Maggi, and many more. They own more loyal clients since 1866. Higher value oriented corporate social responsibility are the other highlights of this particular company. And moving on to a critical analysis of the weaknesses of the company, one of the core weaknesses of Nestle is the content of some of their products, which marks a move away from healthy eating initiatives. For instance, Maggi issues in India. The food and beverage industry is heavily regulated. When looking into the past era of Nestle, example, mother milk supplementary products that still haunts the company. When looking into the opportunity section, as consumers increasingly prioritize health and wellness, there is an opportunity for Nestle to further development and marketing of these particular products. Last but not the least, threats. Food and beverage industry is highly competitive with numerous multinational and local players. Intense competition can lead to price wars and margin pressures. Then changes in consumer preferences and trends, like that comes to shift in consumer preferences, particularly towards sustainable and ethically sourced products, can pose a threat if Nestle is not able to adapt it quickly. The next framework we have used for this is Porter's five forces model. When it comes to that, threat of new entrants is the first part. Like when Nestle has low threat of entrants, the food and beverage industry requires substantial capital, networks with strict regulations. Brand like Nestle have a significant advantage. Like Nestle has accomplished a strong name in the market and they own major market share. And the next force, bargaining power of suppliers, is moderate to high in Nestle. Like Nestle scales and global reach may give it some bargaining power Still, in certain specialty ingredient markets, suppliers may have more influence. And then threat of substitute of products, it's moderate to high because various substitutes are available in the F&B sector. But brand loyalty, product differentiation, and consumer preference play a significant role in mitigating this particular threat for Nestle. Still, Nestle has to innovate products and work more efficiently to stay in the market. And the fourth force is bargaining power of buyers. When it comes to Nestle, it's low to moderate. Buyers have options, can switch to other products, especially in competitive markets. However, Nestle's strong brand loyalty can mitigate this to some extent. And the final one is intensity of competitive rivalry. The industry is highly competitive with many global and local players. Intense competition, pricing pressures, and constant innovations are common challenges.
A pesticide analysis is a strategic framework used by business and organizations to access and analyze the external macro-environmental factors that can impact the operation. The acronym PESTEL stands for Political, Economical, Social, Technological, Logical, and Environmental Factors.
A pestle analysis is a strategic framework used by business and organizations to access and analyze the external macro-environmental factors that can impact their operations. The acronym PESTEL stands for Political, Economic, Social, Technological, Legal, and Environmental Factors. Political. Changing regular surroundings, food standards, and marketing action, government stability is a new emerging economies questions of risk and a part of internationalization process. Changing global regulations, standardized practice, yet adopting to different political forces. Economic. Awareness and knowledging of changing inflations, economic growth, and income levels, changing consumer budget, rise of cost and cautions in consumers. Rising price of raw materials, goods in relation to the need of sources from suitable suppliers. Social, changing consumers' attitudes more towards healthier products into line with government initiatives supporting balanced diet, the danger of sugar. Changing lifestyles, return back to home cooking and promotion of familiar time is a world of convenience. The new to adopt to the different culture settings, language, religion, beliefs, and family settings undergoing of consumer behavior is crucial to ensuring a personal approach to marketing. Consumers viewing the firm as an agency for power in the wider external environment. Technological rise of social media consumer interacting with firms and being able to do across a range of platforms, innovations fueled by technological development. E-commerce as a platform for development. Legal changing nature of regulations need to adhere the global regulations and changing across different international markets. Environmental increase attention directed towards the corporate social responsibility, environmental concerns from consumer including concerns over packing recycling.
And we come to justification of the framework of this analysis.
The SWOT analysis, PESTEL analysis, and the Porter 5 force has
Helped in
helped in assessing the
internal and external forces
forces
and
strategies
strategies.
which have an impact on Nestle business model. The framework have helped in evaluating Nestle strategy, competitive positioning, and approaches which can help the business to gain success.
So one of the more useful strategic analysis which is criminally overlooked is the Brio analysis. This analysis is built on the belief that the key to success lies in effectively utilizing the internal resources and capabilities of an organization. The Brio analysis provides a structured framework for evaluating a firm's resources and determining their potential for creating and sustaining a competitive advantage. Here, the Brio stands for valuable, rare, inimitable, and organized. The major resources and capabilities of the Nestle are leading multinational food and beverage company with diverse portfolio, which is dynamic, extensive supply chain and distribution capabilities, enabling it to reach customers in different geographic regions, which is distinctive. More than 2,75,000 employees, skilled and diverse workforce in marketing, product development, financial sectors, which is dynamic again, socially responsible towards the society, hardly working on the CSR, sustainable sourcing and operations, and more health concerns, which is distinctive. And next, coming to the capabilities of Nestle, presence in 188 countries with more than 2,000 brands, and it holds a major market shares in all continents. which is dynamic. Its supply chain efficiency and timely delivery of products and cost management, in-depth understanding of consumer preferences, cultural and social analysis, enabling them to tailor products to specific region, which is dynamic again, and significant investment in financial and maintaining tangible and also intangible support for workers, including working environment, career support, and growth opportunities, etc., is distinctive. Strong commitment towards ethical and sustainable business practices, quality of products, health concern research, and development process are going on, which is distinctive again. Here comes the next slide, which explains the VRIO analysis, the analysis of the sustainability of the business model based on VRIO framework. By analyzing the resources and capabilities, wide range of brand portfolio, quality-oriented production, distribution, e-commerce in an international level, which is dynamic and dynamic, the VRIO satisfies all the four factors. Excellent supply chain and distribution networks, customer service, strong networking with suppliers and distributors, which is distinctive and dynamic, also satisfies all the four factors. Strong workforce with proper training and learning skills, company has always taken care about physical and also digital environment and dynamic work culture, which is distinctive and dynamic again, also satisfies all the four factors. Committed to provide shared value to the society and shareholders, strong attitude towards sustainability and reduction in environment impacts, which is distinctive and dynamic again, also satisfies all the four factors. On analyzing this, on the whole, Nestle focuses on long-term sustainability for their business. And to put it in simple words, Nestle's all missions are mostly long-term. The strategic choices and corporate strategy growth strategies they have used for Nestle is Ansoff matrix analysis. So in this, I'm going to explain the Nestle, like many large corporations, can be analyzed using the Ansoff matrix to understand its growth strategies. The Ansoff matrix has 4 growth strategies. Market penetration. Nestle can increase its market share in existing markets by promoting existing products and introducing new variants of its current products. For example, launching new flavors of its popular chocolate bars in markets where it is already established. Market development. Nestle can enter new markets or expand its new geographic regions. This might involve adapting its existing products to suit the preferences of consumers in these new markets and countries. Product development. Nestle can develop new products to cater to existing markets. For instance, creating healthier or more specialized food and beverage products in response to changing consumer preferences and trends. Diversification. This involves entering new markets with new products. Nestle can diversify by acquiring or developing businesses in entirely different industries, such as healthcare or wellness products.
Value chain analysis. Nestle operates in 189 countries and they standardize to have unique and completely unmatched geographic presence when compared to other competitors. In human resource management, they have more in researching and developing their existing products and researching on new products. Say, for example, they have initially started Nescafe as a common coffee powder, and now they have introduced many flavors. Technology development, a key competitive advantage, research and development network with 3 science and research centers, 31 product technology centers, and research and development partnership worldwide. Every year, investment of about 2% of the total revenue are spent in research and development by Nestle. What makes them the top investors in the industry? Procurement. Activity includes strategic sourcing, supplier selection and management, contract creation, approval, purchase requirements creation and approval, purchase order creation and approval. Inbound logistics. Nestle supply chain strategy focus on ensuring its operations are efficient and cost effective. For example, expertise and support to the farmers, given daily and many suitable programs have been initiated, such as Farmers Connect program, which buys coffee directly from the farmers within the Nestle plants. Operations operates within the high efficiency and effectiveness. Example, the production process of coffee beans from the farm to the factories for the processing through the different roasting grades and finally to the coffee consumers as a various coffee beverage. The whole process aims at providing value for the coffee consumers. Making sales. The main goal of Nestle marketing and sales is to build their brand on their own way. Nestle building brands through responsible marketing and spread it all over the world by entering new and emerging markets and widening access to the food and beverage. Services. The Nestle provide customer support and assistance to address consumer inquiries, complaints, and feedbacks. After sales services, this includes services related to the products like Nespresso coffee machines, where Nestle offers maintenance and support.
Now we
Now
come to
to the conclusion.
Nestle is a
Nestle
major global marketing company with dominant brands and a record of impressive aggressive growth.
Nestle uses their brand name to promote its products, and also Nestle is very popular as compared to their competitors. And here are some recommendations for Nestle. If Nestle continue to prioritize sustainable sourcing of raw material, this not only helps in environmental and ethical concern, but also appeals to the increasing conscious consumer base. These are the references for this presentation, and thank you.